Hello, this is Pam from Pam's Hair Expo. I'm going to be talking to you today about weight loss and my weight loss journey. I topped out at 305 pounds. I also have other channels that will be in the description, and it shows like how much I weighed when I did my photo shoot. That's on the I-86 that channel, and also on the Tea Talk with Tam channel. I'm talking about when I switched over from eating meats and the reason why, and with me being pescatarian. I transitioned out from eating meats to being pescatarian so that it wouldn't be so drastic. And now what I'm doing is transitioning from pescatarian to vegetarian, which really it's not that hard because of the simple fact that I'm not eating meat anyway. It just got to the point where I guess the older you get, your body starts to reject certain things and certain foods and stuff like that. And I knew, that I was overeating, I was overindulging in a lot of things, to the point where now, when I eat meat, it makes me sick. So, I mean, literally, it makes me sick, like vomit, throw up, like my body, the whole shebang. But, with me transitioning from being pescatarian to, vegetarian, like I said, I put it to you like this right here. I got disgusted at being 305. That was like, too much. Even though I'm 6 feet tall, you really can't tell the difference. So my 305 actually looks like 250 to a lot of people. And when I was 250, it looked like 190. So it's very hard to tell my weight. I have a large bone structure along with being 6 feet tall. So I think the height sort of stretches out, the rest of the stuff or whatever. But what I did, like I said, as far as like with the transitioning part, these are a few of the foods that I am eating. I went from 305 right now. Well, when January the 1st came, I weighed in at 288. Right now I'm 278, and this is how I did it. It's not to say I'm starving myself, because I am not. I just cut out one of my meals and I replaced it. That's all I did. So I'm just cutting out those particular calories. My blood pressure was high, and I talked about on my the benefits of the apple cider vinegar. I talked about that lowering the blood pressure, in which I did that for an entire year. Of course, with the Bragg's apple cider vinegar, and I went from my blood pressure being from like 210 over 170. I mean, it was in that range, and that's like so unhealthy. That's like stroke level. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to, get on any kind of medication. So I said, let me start to find a holistic approach to lowering my blood pressure. So that's when I started with the vinegar, and the vinegar lowered it dramatically. And also with it having other benefits to it. Like I said, go back to the video with the 21 benefits, or the benefits of the vinegar, and it'll show you what all it's good for. And that really, really helped. So, when I have my doctor's appointments, they check my blood pressure, they are so impressed at the fact that the only medicine that I do take would be just the water pills, just to drain, the extra fluid or whatever, in which a lot of people, when they try to lose weight, and they go to gyms, they actually give them the exact same pills that the doctor give you for, draining fluid when you have high blood pressure, So I'm like, oh, okay, wow. So you might as well say I'm not on any type of medication for real. It's just, the water pill to drain the fluid. But this, oh my gosh, the kale burgers are so good. The Dr. Prager's, oh my goodness, they are wonderful. Those are my lunch burgers. Also, the black bean quinoa burger. Those are excellent. I also had the spinach when I ate up all the spinach burgers. I do the Morning Star. So those are like the little sausage patties, but it's not meat. It's all veggie. So I do the Morning Star. Also the bananas. Oh my gosh. I have to do the bananas because that makes a good snack if you do get hungry. I do oranges, apples, cherries, grapes, bananas. So because I cut out the last meal, which is supper, I always eat breakfast between like 6 and 6:30 in the morning. I eat lunch between 11:30 and 12:30. That's my last meal of the day. By the time dinner comes, I will drink a cup of tea with the vinegar in it, or either I would just take 2 teaspoons of the vinegar and I will drink a cup of water behind that, because the vinegar actually burns the fat while you sleep at night. So I make sure that I do that. But at any time, if I get hungry, then I will grab an orange, an apple, a banana. And, that's something that's totally healthy. So you don't have to worry about, okay, well, you're packing the pounds while you're sleeping. No, you're not, because you're only eating, 1 banana, or, 1 fruit, or, maybe 10 grapes or something like that. You just want to knock out that hunger. Also, I love my broccoli, florets. So, oh my gosh. I'm doing cabbage, right now I'm doing greens. The thing about it is I eat weird anyway. So my breakfast for this week is 1 of the patties and 2 boiled eggs and like a liter of water. By the time lunchtime comes, I will do 1 of the Dr. Prager's veggie burgers. And I am like totally full. So it's like, I guess between January the 1st and now, I have trained my stomach to just take those smaller meals. And I'm using the vinegar to burn off the fat at night, because I'm drinking that either in a tea, or I'm just taking, 2 teaspoons of it and drinking, a cup of water behind that. Like I said, that's 10 pounds from January the 1st. What's today's date? The 20th. So between January the 1st and January the 20th, 10 pounds is actually healthy to lose it like that, because anytime you lose between 2 and 5 pounds per week, you're losing it the healthy way. You lose anything over that per week, that is very unhealthy. I do walk, I do exercise, so I try to at least walk 3 times a week. In between the 3 times a week that I walk 2 to 5 miles per session. So I would do between 6 and 15 miles walking per week. It just depends on, like how I feel, how my body feels, or whether or not I have the time to do those extra miles, whether or not I have to run back to, work or do other things or run other errands. But yes, I just cut out the meals, cut out the calories, eating totally healthy. Everything is all fruits and veggies right now. And I'm doing the vinegar at night to burn the fat while I sleep. That has actually worked. I can see the 10 pounds. Usually when I lose weight, I can't see it at all, but I'm actually seeing it, because I think the vinegar is really contributing to burning the fat, instead of me just losing the water weight, in which that's what it was. It was just the water weight that I was losing at first. So when I dropped from the 305 to the 290, I was at 290 for a while last year. So when I dropped those 15 pounds, I couldn't see it. No one else could see it, because it was actually just the water weight. But now that we're actually getting the opportunity to burn the fat with the vinegar, then I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to see it in my clothes, and I'm actually starting to see it now, like when I look in the mirror. So those were just a few of the things that I eat, and a few of the tips that I'm using for my weight loss. I will keep you guys updated. Like I said, this is just January. We're just getting started. Like I said, topped out at 305. My ideal goal is actually 175. The reason why is because when I first moved here to Alabama from Mississippi, I was 175. My 175 actually looked like 140. So a lot of people kept thinking I was smaller than what I was, even though 175, I was actually 175, but I was the nice thick 175, but it was healthy. And it looked more like 140, I guess, because I was, tall. But if I can get back down to that ideal 175, in which, hopefully by the end of the year, I will get back down to 175, because I'm not trying to rush this thing. I want to be able to take the entire 12 months and, lose the weight. So if I'm losing 10 pounds per month, then I'm good, and I want to continue to, eat healthy and do what I'm doing now. So that was the advice. That was, my meal plan for right now. Like I said, I eat funny. So I change up, because like I will get tired of the eggs by the time next week come, and my breakfast may be just fruit, and lunch may be, I may switch it up and say a salad, and then after that I may do, I guess you could say cabbage for breakfast and cabbage for lunch, and may not eat the vegetables. May not eat the fruit at all. But the thing about it is I am taking a vitamin supplement, which is very, very important when you're missing out on some of your your vitamins, your minerals and proteins, you do want to take a vitamin supplement in order to, you know, supplement that you're not getting. So that was it. Like I said, I'm 10 pounds in for right now. I'm feeling great. I am excited about it. So you guys, you know, pray for me that I lose the weight. But this was Pam with Pam's Hair Expo. I love you guys. Like, share, and subscribe.